Hi guys, it's Gareth here, and welcome to a Saturday vlog. So, I know it's not a Friday when my vlog should be, but I keep missing Fridays and I keep, I'll just start next week, I'll do next week, and that's why there's not been any. So last time I spoke on these, I talked about how I wasn't into my job and my job wasn't getting me going, and like how I was probably going to get sacked. Well, I actually left that job now and I started a new job, and it's another reason why there haven't been videos. The other reason why there hasn't been any is that other things have been distracting me. Like, I went to Runfest and I was all planned to sit down and record a video, but I had no internet where I was, so I didn't bother recording one because there's no point in recording one if you can't upload it. And then after that, I was concentrating on my new job, and I basically didn't put up any videos. By the way, if you're probably wondering about my attire, it's because I am going out. It's actually Halloween, as we would call it, or Saturday Halloween, whatever you want to call it. And I'm meant to be going out. I just don't have a date on the time, so I'm recording this hopefully to get this up edited before I get a phone call where the date and time is. But I'm dressed as Wolverine, my Wolverine costume, as some of you may already know. I've worn this for charities and stuff like that before, where I did ab sales. But hey, anyway, back to me. So yeah, so because of my new job, I've been concentrating, which means I haven't done much of this. I mean, I know you work to live, not live to work, but I have been going to gigs, I have been going out drinking. It just, this is a hobby, as you might see by my little subscribers. I don't make any money doing this kind of thing, but what I do this for fun. And those of you who do watch them, so I do apologise to those who have been asking me where the videos have been. The vlogs are now back. I'm ready to go. Is that place in time where I'm really going? No, it's not. That's something completely different. So I keep checking my phone, because just in case I get the message saying, oh yeah, we're here now. So I have to go and book a taxi. Because that's what's probably going to end up happening now. Rather than walking to wherever it is, I have to ring up a taxi and go, which probably means I probably won't get one half an hour when I ring one. Anyway, still about that. So yeah, so I've been working. So my new job is down in Prestwick, which is about an hour south of Glasgow, give or take, maybe 40 minutes, depending on traffic. Really great team to work with. It's a smaller business, a lot more responsibilities being put on me. Rather than be part of a team estimator, I am the estimator, which means I also have to compile all the department reports and everything weekly, which is a bit more, hands-on admin thing, but it's good. It's like a promotion for me, The best thing about it was, other jobs I'd gone and talked about, because I didn't have experience in their field, they were all talking about reducing my salary from what I'm currently on. But that place wanted me at my current salary, so I took it, which is great. Which means, I had wasted, 12 years of glazing estimating experience to then go back down to a novice level, thankfully. And that's why I probably will never leave the sector I'm in working with, because otherwise the financial hit, I mean, I can always move companies, but I think if I was ever to move jobs again, I'd probably end up having to leave Glasgow, which is the whole reason why I've gone work in Prestwick, because I could have left Glasgow and worked somewhere in the Midlands, somewhere in the north of England, even down in London. I could have gone to jobs into glazing estimating, but I want to stay here in Glasgow, because Glasgow, I've made my home. And the reason why Glasgow's been made home is because of the people that live here. Don't get me wrong, I made friends down in Southampton who was there, but not friends I would say I ring up and go, let's have a coffee, let's have a beer. Here in Glasgow, I'm in a fancy dress costume, I've been invited out to a party, for God's sake, I actually have a RSVP card for another birthday party on my computer desk over there. So, that's why I like Glasgow, because people here actually want to involve me and stuff. Not that people in Southampton, maybe this sound really bad, people in Southampton did want me involved and stuff, but it wasn't they're not the people you could ring up just oh yeah, I'm having a bad day, come and grab a coffee. Whereas here in Glasgow, I got people I can just ring up and go, yeah, I like a coffee. So, even that person who gets that call from those people, it's oh yeah, we could do with grabbing a beer, let's go grab a beer. Great, Anyway, getting sidetracked of what I was talking about, yeah, but my new job's going great. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm smiley, I'm going to my gigs, I can actually plan now with my gigs in advance, so I've planned the rest of the year. I think I might actually hit 90. I'd like to hit a ton, but I don't think that's going to happen unless I just start going to, just start spending all my money gigs. I've got to buy Christmas presents yet, so that's another thing I've got to do. What else has been happening in my life? the new car's going great. I mean, it went down to Winterfest and back, which was in Nottingham, you know, with no problem. It's great. The only thing being that it's white, that I have to clean it more often, and I don't have a hose pipe, so I have to take it somewhere to get it cleaned, so that's costing me a bit of money. Apart from that, it's great. Oh, well, I also the engine power, because my first car was, well, technically, I had the van first in New Zealand, didn't I? Which I didn't drive because I didn't have a licence at that stage then. And I also had the car as well, which we had in New Zealand, which technically I didn't drive either, so, but I did own it. It was 50% mine. So yeah, so my first car that I drove was a 1.4, was it? 1.4? Yeah, 1.4. Next car was a 1.6, which was the one that I crashed on the way back from Slam Dunk. So my new car now is only a 1.2, and being a 1.2, I really noticed the power difference from a 1.6. I mean, it's really noticeable, especially when you're trying to accelerate up a hill. You really do notice the power difference. Like, where's the gumph, you know? So that's something I've noticed. Apart from that, it's a really good car. You know, I got the controls on the steering wheel for the stereo. The stereo actually works. That's another one. I got an aux cable as well, which is like, oh my god, you just don't understand how amazing that is. So yeah, so I can obviously play CDs, so all the CDs that I've got that I've not been listening to recently, I can play them. You know, I do a lot of music listening in the car, but you know, I've taken on Spotify because it makes it easier as a music collection to listen to stuff, because I've had a problem with my computer, which is another reason why I haven't been doing videos. There's been some issues. One of the issues has been like my external drives, and all my music is stored on one of my external drives, and so my iTunes keeps bugging out and not stop playing music. So that's why I got on Spotify. I've actually paid the $9.99 or whatever it is, so I can get the adverts, and I listen to Spotify. I listen to a lot of stuff, but a lot of those CDs that one music I listen to, a lot of them I actually own. Almost all of those CDs over there. The other thing to be honest is Prison Architect videos. As much as I love making them, filming them in Fraps, it's just the Fraps doesn't want to process in Windows Media Maker. I nearly bought, Premium Pro or whatever, just so I could actually edit them, but I didn't. I found a way around it. This involved me getting another third-party video processor. So then I basically processed all the videos through to change them to MP3 files, to then put them into Windows Media Maker, then to edit the videos together, so I can send them. You don't want to do that, because every time you process a video, the quality gets worse. It's like the old school, like recording video to video, you know, it gets worse and worse, like, or tape to tape. That's the better, you know, you guys probably don't know what it is. But yeah, so that's a problem actually trying to get videos up. Yeah, and a problem with, and then I've had problems with my actual, I hate to say it, mic for my computer. It's all sorted now. It was an update issue basically with Windows being bugging me around, but I've now figured out a way that I'm not recording in Fraps anymore. I now record using Shadow Play now, because I think I fixed that issue with, there's a way of doing it now. I can actually record Prison Architect for using what's called Shadow Play. Before I couldn't, but now I can, so I'm just going to do that, and that should make everything work perfectly. I've been rambling on. I've still got a phone call or message just to check. Although bands in town apps seem to get weird, because now whenever a band's got a gig, I get more than one message. I even get, like, see that one there that says Papa Roach, you know, as if Papa Roach has actually sent me a message. No, someone at PR set up this automatic email to anyone who follows them on bands in town. Great app though to actually find out about gigs going on. Really good. Yeah, so yeah, I've been good on all gigs. The salad thing's not really working for me, so I've not really been losing weight. But the whole driving the press thing has made me a bit tired. I mean, going to gigs midweek, I've noticed the problem the next day. It does mean also that definitely no drinking midweek, because I just won't be, I wouldn't be sober enough to drive, let alone be awake enough to drive. Anyway, I think I've rambled on, but let me just clarify things. You're going to get the Friday/Saturday vlog every week. You're then going to get 2 gig videos, because I'm going to try to catch up with them, so I'm going to try to give you 2 of them a week. You're also then going to get Prison Architect on Sundays, every Sunday, so I'll keep that going. And you're going to get the Hearthstone videos, and that's 5 videos then I'm going to give you a week, which is a lot for me to do with my new job and everything else I do. And hopefully I'll try to record a whole series, a game series, and then have that one a day once I've recorded it. But it'll be recorded in complete entirety, so I've got the whole series finished first and edited and uploaded to YouTube before I publish the first one, so it can all go with one series, so it's all nice and steady and progressive for you guys. Anyway, I've been rambling on. I should be going up getting drunk at the moment, but I'm not. So I'm going to leave you guys. I hope you've had fun, and as always, have fun.